Welcome to the Alternative Products Podcast, the ultimate hub for counterculture enthusiasts and innovators. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the world of alternative products together.
All right, so our next guest for the podcast today is going to be Bryan of Kerwell. Bryan, what is it that you can tell everybody about Kerwell and the products and what have you?
So Kerwell is a line of pharmacist-formulated, 100% organic and clean products. It's a health and wellness line for overall health, wellness, recovery, restore, relief, and relax.
Yeah.
We have vegan gummies and transdermal nano-emulsified pain products, as well as nano-emulsified organic vegan Delta-8 gummies and water-soluble nano-emulsified Delta-8 tincture.
Wow. Now you say pharmacist regulated?
Pharmacist formulated.
Yeah. And what exactly goes into that process?
So we have a pharmacist, chemist, 60 years of biology, chemistry, and pharmacology experience.
Okay.
And our chemist is also a pharmacist who formulated it. She brought her seed over from Czechoslovakia. It's our genetic is a grandfather genetic into the Farm Bill Act. It is a very potent CBG, CBC context genetic, which is what's allowed us to create a very beautiful line of product, but also very well formulated line of product that carries a dominant 10-to-1 CBD CBG formula for that overall health and wellness experience.
Now, for people that don't know the difference between CBG and CBD, we know CBD has the health properties. Does that go along with CBG as well? Can you explain a little bit further on that?
Yeah, so CBG it's the mother cannabinoid. It's the more potent anti-inflammatory. So it carries properties that help with natural brain function, brain inflammation, body inflammation, kind of decreasing that inflammation. It goes hand in hand with the CBD, but gives it that extra little push on the inflammation side. That's kind of why we wanted our product line to have a little bit of that 10-to-1 there.
Okay.
Because it gives that added health benefit that we were looking for in our line.
Awesome. And is this something where somebody can get a prescription for? How does someone go about, I have a pain in my back or I have a certain pain and they know that they want to get this alternative medicine that's not the Western traditional medicine. How would they go about getting that?
So they can get our line of products online at www.kerwellness.com. Readily available, no prescription needed. We have a live chat on the website that will actually allow you to chat with an expert to identify the product that is best for you. If you're local to Ohio, Westlake, Ohio, or Illinois, we have 3 physical stores as well that you can find on our website in the store locator.
Awesome.
And we ship anywhere in the United States.
Super cool. So it's nationally not working towards international? That's something later on down the line, or is that? Yeah.
We do ship internationally.
Okay.
Based on the international laws per country.
Awesome.
So when we do receive a online order for something that's international, we do cross-reference that country with their local hemp laws to determine if it's a law that we can, or a country that we can import into.
Awesome. So I'm not sure if you're aware, we're going to be in Medellin in May 20th and 21st. Could be a great time for you to bring your product into Colombia as well.
Yeah.
And expand on that. Awesome. And what else can you tell us about the product that people should know about? Any other specific health properties that it helps with? And is it only geared towards health, or is there a recreational kind of side to it also?
Yeah, so the line itself was a health and wellness line. We wanted to focus on health and not the high. However, we did kind of tailor our Delta products, specifically the Delta-8 products and the Delta-9 products, to help cancer patients and Parkinson's patients.
Wow.
The nano-emulsification, it's a 15 milligram Delta-8 gummy and vegan.
Yeah.
But that property there, we had a lot of cancer patients that were in several different stages of treatment or remission, and we're looking for something to get off the narcotics, but still take something to help ease that pain.
Right.
Our Delta-9 is a very functioning gummy. It kind of acts almost like a sativa.
Yeah.
It's 100 milligrams.
Wow.
But 77.5 of those milligrams are dominant cannabinoids, CBG, CBC, CBN, CBDV, and obviously CBD.
Okay.
Our broad has all those cannabinoids plus CBL in it. We wanted something that was a very well-rounded, zero THC product that could go hand in hand with our full spec for all those people in zero tolerance positions that were looking for a healthy alternative that didn't have THC in it. We use a lot of different botanicals in our products, no sedatives in our sleep, very natural, organic CBN is in our sleep product. We have ashwagandha, vitamin C in our daily, passion flower, L-theanine in the sleep. So very wide variety. The transdermals have aloe and bromamine and glucosamine in it, MSM, arnica. A lot of thought was put into the line to ensure that it was capturing what people's needs were. And we found that by 4 years of having our own brick and mortars and listening to thousands of customers and their wants and needs to really come out with a line that adapted to everything.
Absolutely. That's amazing. That's amazing. And just to ask you some questions, what do you think the industry's biggest challenge is?
I think realistically, the biggest challenge is people realizing the healthy side of it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of, the industry's leaning a lot on that high side. And there is really good health benefits in those D8 and D9 and D10 HHC products. That we've seen it. But I think the industry lacks on that realization of, hey, anxiety medication replacement, depression, stress, all the narcotics for pain. A lot of these products do help with that, but I don't think there's enough of that focus out there because everyone's riding that high wave, you know? And it's that major push, and there's nothing bad about it, but this is kind of getting left in the dust. And this convention for us, it's out of the norm because of how health focused we are. But we wanted to do it because we wanted to get in front of that Florida market and show there is another side to this industry. Check it out.
Right, absolutely. That's super cool. And so speaking on that, what do you think is the biggest opportunity?
I think if you stay ahead of the regulations and you understand where the industry is going, but you're not sidestepping it and you're following that line. I mean, our D9 is unadulterated. It's set up and structured that if there was regulations brought into the industry, we don't have to pivot.
Okay.
We've already taken the time to really put a formulation together that walked that line. That was good, it was healthy, it followed right, and we're confident in it. And I think that's where it's at.
So just to ask you some more questions about your brick and mortar shops, how is it that you get that information out to the people when they come into your shop? What is the kind of feedback that you're getting from them after they're trying your products?
Yeah.
And just give us some more information about your consumer.
So we're a heavily education-based business. We have every customer that shops with us gets a business card or customer care specialist. It's constant feedback. We do a lot of questioning in the beginning when a customer comes in. We want to identify the root of why they're there, but also the product that is best for them. Not just something like, I have pain, this is what I want. Well, why do you want it? What are you dealing with? Let's get down to the actual root of your issue. And then from there, we can identify. The same thing goes into our line of products. It's all about educating the end user, educating the businesses that are selling it. We do on-site and virtual training with every single one of our businesses that carry our product, but also reoccurring education, reoccurring training, launches with them to ensure that they're successful in the sale, but that their customers are getting exactly what they want. You know, I had a customer come in, I have trouble sleeping. Well, you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. Question number one, I have trouble falling asleep. Okay, that's an anxiety marker.
Right.
Anxiety-driven marker. Now let's go one step further. Edible or tincture, 0 THC or 0.3% THC. As you start to chip that away, you actually process of elimination products and get them exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah.
And once they have that, there's no complaints, there's no returns, they've gotten what they wanted, and they actually picked it unknowingly.
Yes.
Picked the product that they wanted.
They didn't even know that you helped them, you guided them to it, but they picked it themselves.
Yep.
Very cool, very cool. Awesome. And so going back towards your products and all this, and just alternative products in general, what's your favorite all-time alternative product? It could be something on the table here or just your own experience.
I have tried well over 100 plus topicals in 2 years, from the cannabis industry side to the CBD side, the ratio products, and literally our paint cream is by far one of the most impressive creams I've put on my body. I've tried a lot. I think in general, Secret Nature's Delta products are phenomenal.
Okay.
They're clean. They're well grown.
Yep.
Very advanced company in that industry, and I'm very impressed with them. And I would say if I'm looking at flower or vaping, like up them all the way.
Yeah.
And then topical, I got to be biased because I know from experience our cream is suppressive.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, that's why I was asking. So, what kind of pain does it help with exactly? Is it all around? Is it just muscular? What kind of pain is it?
So the beauty of it is it's nano.
Okay.
And nano emulsified CBG. It's a 1-to-1 CBD CBG with 100 milligrams of CBC in it.
Yeah.
So 1,100 milligrams.
Wow.
It's got arnica, MSM, bromamine, glucosamine,
Wow.
aloe, and it's a green tea treatment, so it's not menthol driven. I wouldn't say anybody pre-surgery or post-surgery. 5 days after surgery, when you want to get off those narcotics, start taking that cream. It's being nano, it's faster, quicker, longer lasting. It's a very thick consistency. And, you know, anywhere from that to your everyday pain, you're getting 8 to 10 hours of pain relief out of that pain cream.
Yeah.
And the less goes farther with it. You don't have to use a line.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm happy to learn about these products. Where can we find you? What's a good social media, Instagram if you have it, website? I know you mentioned the Kerwell.com. Go ahead.
Yeah, so social media is going to be at Kerwell, at KERWELL CBD. That's going to be Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. For our website, for our brand that we have here today at booth 949 next to the Alternative Products Expo booth.
Yes,
it is Care Wellness, KERWELLNES.com/pages/wholesale. And that'll give you all of our labs, all of our product info, trust badges. And then carewellness.com for the full store layout.
Perfect. I really appreciate your time, Bryan. And before we get out of here, why should people attend the Alternative Products Expo? What benefits does it have for you, and why should people attend it?
I think for the Alternative Products Expo, what you're getting is a variety of different interests in the industry, right? I mean, there's the feminine care, you have your vape stuff. It's getting a lot more variety of product compared to a couple of years ago, where people are starting to catch on and you're getting a lot of different interests. I think that's what's great about it. And the Florida show specifically tends to be a bigger show with a vaster buyer demographic, and that's kind of why we came into it. Like I said earlier, it's a little different for us because we are very health and wellness driven, but we knew coming in here that we were going to get a wider variety of buyers and buyer interest, and that's what the draw was for us.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Bryan.
It's
again.
a pleasure. Thank you.
Likewise.
As the industry continues to evolve, so will we, bringing you the latest trends, innovations, and stories from the front lines. Don't forget to share this podcast with your friends, family, and industry peers to help us spread the word and continue to grow this community. Thank you for being a part of the Alternative Products Podcast.